drifting through the waves, Spartan on the rise, like death wave shining like a star in the skies, golden falling down, yeah, the tear too low. He light the path up with that radiant glow, click through the build, every step in sync, catchphrase drops, crowd.
What's up, guys? My name is Spartan, and we're doing a random little live stream here. Just, I don't know, got home early from work and was like, let's just go live. Maybe, I titled it Answering Your Tower Related Questions, so I guess if you want to ask any tower questions, I'll try to my best ability to answer them. But yeah, who do we got so far? We got Ellie. Ellie is first, indeed. Congratulations. We got Ethan, Ash, Spartan. I'm watching this while driving. You owe me. Oh boy. Why so serious? How are you guys doing? How's your guys' towers? Everybody can answer except for Ethan. Caleb, what's up? Just doing a little sporadic live stream here. Not planned. Just got home early from work and was like, screw it, let's go live and play the tower. Dr. Trashbag, the man, the myth, the legend. What's up, dude? Caleb says, my tower is in need of gems, lol. Yeah, same here. Check this out. 234 gems. Ugh. Yeah, I just recorded a new video. Actually, 2 new videos. I'm trying to really get more consistent, but recorded another guide video, which I think will be pretty, hopefully helpful, I think. So, I don't know, do I spoil it, or do I just make you guys wait? Ah, screw it, we'll spoil it. So it is a coin multiplier guide. Basically, just going over all of these different coin multipliers, explaining how each one works, explaining different ways that you can influence these numbers here and make them bigger, and ultimately just optimize your total coin multiplier bonus. So, hopefully it'll be a good video. In theory, I hope it is. But yeah, I've had a lot of people ask me how my coin multiplier is so high. I'm like, I don't know, I play the game all the time. But anyway, we got our first question from Ebats. What's up, Ebats? He says, do you think there's a collusion amongst the top players to spread disinformation to champions and lower legends players? There's my loaded question for the stream. Oh boy. So, funny enough, there was actually some drama relating to kind of that demographic that you're speaking about. I don't think it was necessarily misinformation or anything like that, but there was a huge cohort of these top 100 or so players that were basically all in cahoots with each other to like pick when they would join different brackets. So like, for example, Ebats is a top 10 player, I'm a top 10 player. I would be like, yo, Ebats, I'm about to join my bracket, don't join, wait like 5 minutes so that you can be in the next bracket. So they would basically do that to secure rank 1 for themselves. But I guess that sparked a little bit of drama in the main tower Discord server, because, you know, we shouldn't strategize, we should just play the game and join whenever. I don't know. But yeah. Let's see. What do we got next? Just testing Blender Strat right now. Was doing Devo before. Nice. I think you will find that Blender is, although maybe not as good for coin income, quality of life, Blender is where it's at. That's all I'm going to say. I did Orb Devo for quite a while, and it did yield me very high amounts of coins very quickly, but I struggled in basically every other aspect of the game. I was not getting near as many cells as I could have been had I been running Blender and farming a higher tier. I also struggled in tournaments because that's something that happens. But yeah. Let's see. I am saving gems for the next new module. I don't even remember what the next module is supposed to be. I can't remember if it's going to be good or not. Level skip. Noah says, I have a question, LOL. Should I get attack speed enhancements, orb size enhancements, or level skip enhancements? If you're just to the point of getting to either of those three, probably best to push for level skip enhancements. That would be my suggestion. Caleb says you should make a module tier list. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll just do it with you guys live, and then we'll see how the reaction goes. Alright. So, we'll start with Sharp Fortitude. It's really, really good. Probably A tier. S tier for EHP, but A tier overall. Really, really good. Anyway, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. We'll save it for an actual video. But, yeah. Question, where can I get the tower songs / music? Good question. I need to, I don't know, maybe I'll like just create a SoundCloud account and post them all to that. I don't know. If you're talking about my specific songs, if you're asking how do I get one made for me, you would just need to DM Tags. He would whip you something up pretty quick. But yeah, this is the most recent one that Tags made me. It's really good. Oh, actually, there's another one. Hang on 1 second. Where is it? I think this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the most recent one Tags made for me. When we doing it, Spartan? God of Thunder. Who is God of Thunder? Goose, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? I was more talking about people trying to convince others to spend stones on things that, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard anything like that. I'm sure that it has happened, but I haven't personally heard anything about that, Ebats. Blender has made me more coins already. Nice. Probably from farming to higher tiers and getting the max spawn rate quicker. By the way, the max spawn rate, it's this little number right here, for those of you that don't know that. I believe it caps out at 56. So right now it's at 48, so I'll be there pretty quickly. Oh snap, it's Zephyr. What's up, Zephyr? Go over everything you've already talked about that I missed. Okay, well, oh, actually, I do need to go over one thing that I forgot to mention. I said the first video that I recorded. The second video, it's going to be a pretty good video, I think. Everybody's been asking me when my next Tour My Tower episode was coming, and I was trying to hold off because me and Tags were going to do the combined, whatever you call it, progress update video. I can confidently say that video has been recorded and will probably take me the good part of Saturday to edit it. But that will be up probably Sunday, maybe Monday, depending on how busy my weekend is. But yeah, expect those two videos pretty soon. So a coin multipliers guide, I don't know, I'll work on the name, but basically explaining all of the different coin multipliers, how they work, how you can influence each of these numbers and make them bigger. It's just some little tips and tricks of the trade, I guess. Deathwave quantity or deathwave damage for submodule substats. Definitely 100% deathwave quantity. That's going to increase your coins, that's going to increase your cells. Deathwave damage, it's okay, but I mean, honestly, kind of useless. I don't even know why I said it's okay. It's not super great. Just gonna be honest. What's up, Tower Defenders? What's up yourself, Berto? Yo, Mr. Clean!
Mr. Clean super chatted $3.57. 07.
07 right back to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the heavily inflated Canadian currency. Gosh. I feel for you guys. I truly do. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I turned off monetization for... I'm going to start turning it off for every live stream. Because I know it's annoying when you're trying to watch a live stream and then you just get an ad. Then you have to rewind and try to figure out what the person was talking about. It's annoying. I get it. Yo! Thank you, Ellie. Ellie sent a little... What is that? Like a cute little devil sticker thing? Thank you. I need to figure out how to add the alerts for the stickers. I didn't even know that was a feature, to be honest. But yeah, I've started to turn off monetization for live streams just because, I don't know. It seems like I'll turn it back on for the playbacks because, you know, money. But in terms of the actual live, it's like if you're going to a movie, like a movie theater, or you're going to go see like a play or a football game or something, there's not like a random ad in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. That will hopefully make up for the lost ad revenue from turning off monetization. The new mod, it will be orbs 2. Oh yeah, the extra orbs and the speed with the decaying... It's like decaying speed, right? AKZ? I think that's right. I have no idea if it's going to be good, by the way. I have YouTube Premium. Oh, seriously? I could have just left the ads on this whole time. Does everybody here have YouTube Premium? Am I the only one that doesn't have YouTube Premium? Ugh. Maybe if I stopped buying stone packs, I could get YouTube Premium. Oh well. We'll cross that bridge later. Hi. When is it time to switch to a Blender build? I've seen a lot of guides, but when I look at my performance in Orb Devo, I'm starting to question whether I'm ready to switch. What's the threshold? So, I'll just tell you straight up, I would still be doing Orb Devo today if it weren't for two factors. First, my busy lifestyle. That's a no-brainer. But secondly, you will reach a point in your tower's progression while you're doing Orb Devo where you basically have permanent black hole. When you get to that point, you will no longer be able to properly hoard enemies around your tower, which is a key component of the Orb Devo build. When you get to that point, it basically mitigates the effectiveness of Orb Devo. As in, you would be better off in terms of coins if you just were doing Blender, because you'd be pushing further in your runs. So, I would say that's a pretty key spot to transition out of Orb Devo. There are other Devo variations that you can try. You could go to, like, JPlays has, I think it's called the... Ah, crap. What's JPlays Devo thing called? It's like free upgrade Devo or something like that. Free up to max or something. I don't know. You can try... I made a guide for what I am calling the Devo to Blender guide. It basically takes the pros of Blender and the pros of Orb Devo and kind of combines them together. That's what I did shortly after getting permanent black hole. I would like to watch you make a video for tower review out of 10. Are you talking about just the tower in general? Or I would take, like, me and you would go in a Discord call, I would look at your tower, and I would give it a rating. Let me know. Have you upgraded any of the assist module slot rarities? I have not. So, it's very, very expensive. Like, it's honestly outrageous. This is a total stone sink. Honestly, I heavily considered not even getting it, just out of spite for them adding this in the game. but it's really, really good. So I'm not planning on getting any of these anytime soon. What I would do is probably unlock either the cannon or the armor next. That would likely be my plan. But first and foremost, I want to get both of these multipliers up to 25. This one already is for the generator. Then I want to get the substat efficiency to, I believe it's 14. 14% will get me an extra percentage in enemy health level skips. So that's my current goal. But yeah. Let's see what question is next. Also, that's kind of crazy. There's 56 of you guys in here. You guys could be anywhere in the world. Anywhere. You could be having, like, lunch. You could be watching a movie. You could be playing a video game. Well, let's face it, we're all playing the tower, even if we're not playing the tower. But instead, you're here with me. So thank you. Thank you for that. F you to Devo is mine. Oh, okay, Zephyr. Yeah, I'm sorry. Everybody has so many different guides, it's hard to keep track of. Let's see. Have you updated any of the assist module? Oh, I already read that one. I'm sorry, guys. Adblock takes revenue from creators, premium does not. LOL. True story, true story. I would like to watch you make a video. Oh, I already read that one too. Hold on, let me get caught up here. Hi Spartan, should I focus on getting econ masteries first or damage masteries first? Okay. I don't even need to read the rest of that. You should likely get where is it? Recovery package chance mastery first. This is a best of both worlds card mastery. This is the best in slot for your first card mastery. The reason being, you will get econ from the generator levels. You will also improve whether you're doing glass cannon or EHP from all of these different module levels. So recovery package chance mastery is best in slot for the first card mastery you should get. After that, what I would suggest, instead of getting fortress like I did, I would get wave accelerator mastery. This is probably arguably the best econ mastery in terms of, like, without being max level. I think the best when you do have max level is probably coin mastery. It's just absolutely insane. Like, just look at this. If I take my coin mastery out, my multiplier goes to 1550. Remember that number, 1550. When I put the coin mastery back in, it quite literally almost doubles. It's insane. But yeah, I would go recovery package first, and then if you want to go the route of econ, I would say wave excel next. If you want to pick up a damage one, there's a couple good options. A lot of people will say to get super tower first. I disagree. Super tower is fantastic, but it's not very good until you get it, like, fully leveled. Instead, I would get either damage or I would get demon mode. Either one of these would be fantastic. Alright, let's switch up the vibe. This one's getting old. There we go. But yeah, that would be my suggestion. Conflicts. Barbara Pierce. When is the next Tour My Tower episode? It's been like a month. Good question. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm releasing a combined update video with tags very soon, so that'll be coming very, very soon. And then shortly after that, I'll probably get back to weekly, if not bi-weekly, Tour My Towers. But it's coming. It's coming. Hang in there with me. Hi from France. Hi. Welcome in. Hello, Spartan. Spartan Brotherhood. I've started a new guild, and I'd love to fill it with fellow Spartans. Here is the code. Alright, guys, there's the code. You can scroll up in the chat a little bit and and see the guild if you'd like to go join. That's from George Taylor. George Taylor. Actually, here, I'll just pin it for anybody that needs to see it. There it is. Tower is playing us. Yes, it is. Question: when should I go for permanent chronofield? I started working on the lab for when I'm ready. I would say when you get to the point of wanting to truly be competitive with Legends League. When you get to the point of really wanting to be competitive, that is when I would suggest trying to get permanent chronofield. I would also suggest getting permanent chronofield before trying to get Golden Tower Plus. That's what I personally did, and I think it was fantastic. It gave me better tournament performance, which then led to obviously more econ. More stones, I should say. Is there a way to keep the game running 24/7 on a phone? I mean, if you have permanent access to a charger, you could. I would imagine that's the only way, but honestly, that probably wouldn't be super great for your phone. Question: is the effective path sheets worth it? Is it updated to the current version, assist modules in version 27? Yes, trash bag it is. So I would say it's definitely worth it to use as a reference. I don't actively follow it, but I have many times logged in, or set it up and then basically compared what it's telling me to upgrade with what I was kind of thinking about upgrading, or what I had been working on upgrading. And it's a good frame of reference to kind of min-max the game, but I wouldn't say it's mandatory by any means. It is helpful though, and they did add a section for one thing that is kind of useful. For the assist mods, like they have a section for the multiplier efficiency, so it'll tell you basically what module levels will get you the highest multiplier, like referring to your module multiplier. So that's a good resource, but other than that, I mean, it's just some people really love it and swear by it. I'm kind of impartial. I'm more under the opinion of I'm just going to play the game the way that I want to play it. But yeah, if you're all about like min-maxing every little aspect, by all means, it's a really good resource. What is the best to max out in the workshop? I'm a baby blender. Very good, very good. So in terms of stats, you'll want to get basically everything to the point where you can get it all maxed out pretty quick. In terms of EHP stats, put a heavy emphasis on health. But not just health, you will also want quite a bit of damage as well for the lifesteal. If you have the wormhole redirector module, put quite a bit of emphasis on health regen as well. Defense absolute, if you're farming tier 1, it's okay, but I wouldn't really go any higher than like, I don't know, 1200, 1500 waves, unless you just really love defense absolute. Holy crap, my thorn damage is 117%. That's insane. Okay. Sorry, I am way behind on these chats. Give me a second. Okay, where was I? Beautiful. We'll get Wave Accelerator Mastery next. Thanks. No problem. No problem. It's really good. If you have any questions about how it actually works, feel free to reach out. Reach out to me in the Discord, and I can kind of walk you through that. There is a chart that I believe Goose or somebody put in the useful links text channel of the Discord server, and it goes through what each level of Wave Accelerator Mastery will get you, basically. So, let's see. Howdy, Spartan. How's it going today? Going good. Going good. How are you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of felt like just doing a sporadic little live stream here. Hopefully answering some questions and helping out people. Is the bonus from Coin Mastery additive or multiplicative? I believe it is multiplicative. I think I ran the math on it, and I'm pretty sure it's multiplicative. But keep in mind, I'm not a math guy. It is very, very good, though. It literally doubled my multiplier for coins. It's technically, the mastery portion of it is technically only about a 30% increase. But still, 30% coin boost is massive. Like, absolutely massive. I think there's something to be said for if you are in my position, just on the verge of keys. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Ebats, damage mastery could potentially, even upon unlock, if you truly are like right on the verge, damage mastery alone could potentially boost you. Although, I don't know. I would have to look into which one is higher upon unlock between demon mode and damage mastery. I think damage is technically higher upon unlock. I could be mistaken though. Or is it demon mode that's higher? I don't know. But whichever one has a higher damage boost, you could probably get that one if you're on the verge of getting keys. That's a good consideration. Thank you for that. How many Q a day are you farming on tier 15? Good question. So I'll just show you what I've done so far today. Today is the 23rd. So far today I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs. Oh, 6 runs. And I've made 7, 8, 8, 10, 7, 10. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm bad at math, but this mini Q is how much I've made so far. I'm getting on average like 2.8 Q on average per hour. But tier 15's been really, really nice. I'll show you guys my lifetime coins. I'm super excited about this. I finally broke 1 big Q lifetime coins. So, we did it, boys. We freaking did it. Thank you for all the videos. Definitely appreciate the help. Absolutely. I am here for you guys. Yeah. Also, the Discord server. I'm here for the Discord server, too. And if you're not in it, you should be. You should be, John. I'm talking to you, John. John Hughes. You should be in the Discord server. Check the link in the description if you'd like to check it out. Joe V. I'm about to sync Golden Tower to 200 seconds, but oh wait, there's more. I could drop Black Hole to 100 seconds instead. Needing stones. Would Black Hole cooldown be better than GT? GT still will be synced 1 to 3. Ooh, I don't know about that. I feel like I will generally side with going GT over Black Hole, just because I think it's a lot more valuable. I could be wrong about that, but I really love Golden Tower. It's just super good. Big Mike said to join the Discord while you're streaming. What is Fortress Mastery, and what made you get that second? Oh boy. Okay. Let me tell you guys a story. So, Fortress Mastery, Fortress of course being the Defense Absolute card. The Mastery version gives you reduced wall rebuild time. This was either my first or second Mastery, I can't remember exactly, but I had just unlocked card masteries, and I was in a Discord chat with Dark22, and out of nowhere he was like, "Hey Spartan, if I buy you a stone pack right now, will you buy whatever I tell you to?" And naturally I was like, "Free stones? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. So he bought me the stone pack, and I was just in the main screen or whatever, maybe I was in a run, who knows. He was like, "All right, I want you to go to your cards." And I was like, "Okay, we're going to get a mastery. Nice. What are we going to get?" He was like, "All right, scroll down a little bit." So I scrolled down. It was like, "Stop." I was like, "Okay, what are we getting? Enemy balance? Free upgrades? What are we doing?" He was like, go over to the right. I was like, okay. He said, stop right there. And then he made me get Fortress Mastery. But because I'm a man of my word, I did it. I did it for Dark 22. Also, shout out to Dark. Good guy. Is RPC Mastery still the first pick if you're unable to afford labs? I would say absolutely.
Lately I've been over everything you do, and you're just an imposter.
I disagree with permanent chronofield before Golden Tower Plus. Well, yeah, I guess I could add sort of a caveat. If you're more free to play, if you buy all 5 stone packs, I think it's a no-brainer. Get permanent chronofield first. If you're more free to play, maybe you get like a stone pack here and there. I would say go for GT Plus then, in that case, because you'll get more out of the coins. But if you're maxing out all of the stone packs each month, permanent chronofield is the play. Spartan, is the new summoning chip worth it? Heard that it might be nerfed. I think it's worth it so far. So let me show you what I've gotten so far from it. Alright, so far in this run, I'm 2,400 waves in. And I've had almost 11,000 enemies summoned. So the strategy that you want to do, and I learned this from Zephyr actually, is you want to sync up your cooldown with your Multiverse Nexus / Golden Trinity cooldown. So you want it to go off the same time that all of your coin multipliers go off. For obvious reasons. That's when you're going to kill all of those enemies and get the coin multipliers. Or get the extra coins from those summoned enemies. So I have a 56-second sync with my Multiverse Nexus. So I dropped the cooldown to 112 seconds to be a 2-to-1 sync. After that, I just went super ham on the duration. So that way I have 31 seconds of enemies spawning. Super valuable. Hi, back. Partner got me a McDonald's. Nice. Nice. It's awesome. When do you recommend putting levels into your coin and sell enhancements? I mean, I wish I had a better answer. I would say as soon as you can afford coin enhancements, start pumping up coin enhancements. And then likewise, once you get to the point of unlocking cells, do the same exact thing. Eventually you'll want to get to a point where, like I have mine with a 1-to-1 sync. 1-to-1 sync, sorry. 1-to-1 purchase ratio, as in my coin and cell levels are identical. That has allowed me to both maximize my coin gains and keep all 5 of my labs on ×5 speed. It's been awesome. Zero regrets with that. But I did post a workshop enhancements guide video available on my channel that goes more into depth with enhancements. If you'd like to check that out, feel free to. It should be somewhere in my more recent uploads. How does one get the effective path sheet? Good question. So in the Discord server, it should be in the useful links. Keyword is should be. Yo, thank you, Jacob. Thank you, bro. Jacob just subscribed. You're getting us one step closer to 6,000 subscribers. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Okay. Sorry, give me a moment.
Dark
Yo.
22 super chatted $4 XP.
Dark 22. Thank you, bro. Good to see you. Funny enough, I was just talking about you. Somebody was asking me why I have Fortress Mastery, so I got to share the story So, yeah, shout out to Dark22. Sorry guys, I am way behind on this, on these questions here. Grayson asks, what's going on? What tier are you farming on the baby account? We are in tier 1 still. I've hit a total wave amount of a little over 10,000, but that is far from consistent. So my more recent runs have been somewhere around 6,500 waves, which is okay. Whenever the consistent runs get to about 8,000, that's likely when I'll try tier 2 again. That's my current plan, at least. It's been kind of hit or miss as of late, but it is what it is. Summon is pretty busted, although I doubt it'll get a nerf, unlike Fetch. It is performing as expected. Yeah, I agree, Ebats. I think that is the current sentiment. That it is really good, but it's not near as good as Fetch was, obviously, when that originally got released. I don't think it's going to get a nerf anytime soon. I just don't. Obviously, I could be incorrect, but I don't think it's going to get a nerf. We should be good. But yeah, that's going to be the play. Try to sync it up if you can with your coin-producing ultimate weapons. Correct me if I'm wrong, any of you guys that know more about it than me, but I'm pretty sure you don't really need to worry about the cash bonus unless you just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the cash bonus is just kind of useless, personally. But the two main things, I think, are going to be the cooldown and the duration. Like, work on cooldown until it's synced, and then pump the ever-loving crap out of duration. That's going to be the play. Spartan, I keep dying to elites in tier 1 wave 1500 plus. What is the best I can do? My health only goes to 20 mil. So, do you already have the Garlic Thorns lab done? I'm assuming you're talking about the vampire enemies, because those are usually what kill people in tier 1, the vampires. But you will want to get the Garlic Thorns lab done as soon as you possibly can. I believe you unlock that at... Oh gosh, I might butcher this. I believe it's tier 2 wave 1000. I could be incorrect about that, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. So tier 2 wave 1000. That's the milestone that you should try to strive for there. Aw, skipped over my question. Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm literally having to like scroll back and forth because you guys are chatty Cathys today. You may have to just... if I miss your question, just maybe put like a Q first. We'll do like this kind of format, like Q, and then what your question is. Something like that. That way I can kind of clearly see what the questions are versus the normal chats. When's the next baby account vid? I've been trying to do them weekly. I think I might be due pretty soon for episode 7. But we'll get there pretty soon. Ellie says, what? Don't worry. As soon as the stream catches up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Question. I'm currently almost maxed all of my commons and rares around 3 or 4. Nice. And still don't have Wave Accelerator. I'm saving for the armor featured banner. How high priority is Wave Accelerator? So Wave Accelerator is really, really good. It gives you kind of my same argument with Wave Accelerator I will use that I have with Lab Speed, and that is it gives you the most important currency in the tower, which is time. It speeds up your runs. It makes your farming runs more efficient. It speeds them up, gets them done sooner, so that you can start another run and continue getting more and more coins. It's really, really good. I mean, personally, I think that would honestly be better. That would be more of a priority to me than getting the featured banner mod. Unless they put like a freaking galaxy compressor or something in there, then maybe I would go for that first. But yeah, Wave Accelerator is really, really good. Okay, thank you guys for using the format. Depressed Sandwich, what's up, dude? How's it going? All right, Vince says, I am currently at 100 billion lifetime coins. Wanted to ask when would be a good time to transition into a different build. Is there like a guide on this? So in terms of when to transition to different builds, that would be a difficult thing to actually make a guide on, because everybody's tower development is a little bit different. You've upgraded different things than I've upgraded in different orders, and vice versa. We've all upgraded different things in different sort of places. So it's very hard to put a blanket kind of statement on when to transition to different things. That being said, if you're currently running the Blender build, which is likely what you're running, with 100 billion lifetime coins, you could look into running a Devo build. I would suggest starting with just standard Orb Devo. Lucky for you, I have a guide available on the channel for standard Orb Devo. You can check out that video, and if you need any help getting like the workshop set up or anything, you can reach out to myself in the Discord server, or also we have mentors that can help you out with that. But yeah, Orb Devo will definitely be really good for your coin income, but it will kind of hurt your tournaments a little bit, and also your sell income. So just keep that in mind. It's a temporary trade-off that you do for the sake of increasing your lifetime coins, beefing up your workshop stats, and then you can go back to Blender later on. That's the way that I used Orb Devo, at least. Others are kind of more just die-hard Devo people. Do I have an ad gem? Hold on, I gotta click this. I really need to get a second monitor. We'll see. Maybe someday. Alright. Ned Nerb says, question. I'm halfway to saving for my 7th ultimate weapon. My options will be Chain Lightning, Inner Landmine, and Poison Swamp. Should I get Permanent Black Hole or Permanent Chrono Field? Or should I keep saving up for Chain Lightning? My Black Hole cooldown is currently 110 seconds. Ooh. That's a really good question. Ooh. Chain Lightning is so good, bro. It's so good. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat will disagree with me. I would almost say save up for Chain Lightning. Definitely don't worry about Permanent Chrono Field right now. Like, you'll probably want to go for Permanent Black Hole before Permanent Chrono Field. But I would probably say save up for Chain Lightning, dude. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Literally just getting... If you're bouncing from Champs to Plat, the teeter-totter back and forth, I think just unlocking Chain Lightning should secure you a spot in Champions. I think. Don't take my word for that, but that would be my guess. Okay. Game Master. Question. What's the Chronofield Plus level that you're currently running? Also, what range are you using? Your extra mines aren't popping up as fast as mine are, lol. So, the current range I'm at is 83. And this is kind of a mistake. I need to drop it back down. But this is what I usually run for tournaments. It's been pretty nice. I've been enjoying 83. It's level 10 in the lab, if you wanted to know that. And usually for farming, I have it at level 4, which brings me to a little over 75. There was more to that question. Hold on, give me a moment. What Chronofield level am I? I am currently Chrono Loop level 6. It's nice. I need to get it at least to 7, but eventually I really need to get it up to like level 10. I've heard like level 10 is kind of the sweet spot. Like that's a really good goal to kind of strive for. So that'll be my longer term goal. For right now, I'm just focusing on Econ. Alright. Question. What should I spend my gems on? My card slot is now 7. My labs is 3. and my modules have only anti-Q portal and a bunch of trash. My cards are only common cards. What should I prioritize? Alright, here is the order that you want to spend your gems in. It goes in the following priority. First and foremost, the primary goal where you're at right now is getting all 5 labs unlocked. That is the first primary objective. Secondary to that, you want to complete your 80 card mission. With 7 card slots, that should give you enough to get all of the core econ stuff and a couple EHP cards. So 7 card slots is fine for now. But you want to be able to make sure that you can complete this buy 80 cards mission. It will cost 1,600 gems to do. You do it once every other week. That's the first priority. After that, what I have told people is if you want to spend on modules, you absolutely can. Spend the equivalent amount on modules. So another 80 pulls, basically. After that, you're saving up for either a card slot. I would say in your case, definitely a card slot. But later on, when you get closer to like, I don't know, 13, 14 card slots, maybe if you had a lab that you wanted to rush, something like that, you could spend your gems on that. But that is the order of operations. So quickly to summarize, it's labs first. You need all 5 of those ASAP. Second is buying your 80 cards for the mission. Third is buying the equivalent amount of modules if you want to. That's kind of an optional thing that you can do. Otherwise, card slots. You can never go wrong with card slots. The reason for that, labs being first. Labs are what take the longest in this game to frickin' work on. It's insane. After that, you go to cards, because cards are a guarantee. If I buy a card, I am getting a card level. I'm getting one step closer to maxing all of these out. After that, modules. Because with modules, you have a 2.5% chance of getting a freaking epic module. It's stupid. It's terrible. I hate it. But yeah, that's why I kind of tell people that order of operations. But that's a really good question. I hope that helps. Question: is it wise to max out orb speed as soon as possible or focus on ultimate weapons in the labs? Good question. So I'm currently doing orb speed on my baby account. I think it's really valuable. If you're running the Blender build, absolutely, it's a really good idea. At least get it up to like level 10 so you have kind of a baseline. Actually, wait, is level 10 max? Hold on, I need to make sure I'm not being stupid. I think it goes up to like 15 or 20, doesn't it? Let me check. Orb speed. Yeah, okay, so it goes up to level 20. So even if you just get it up to level 10 as kind of a baseline, and then you want to start working on like the coin bonus, ultimate weapon labs, death wave health, anything like that, I would put some levels in orb speed first. I think it's a good idea. Question: I'm at 1.5 trillion lifetime earned coins with a synced golden tower and death wave. I've been interested in trying Orb Devo, but I definitely like to I'm sorry, I don't know how to read that word. AFK nature of Blender. Is it super intense activity-wise? So, you can structure it, and I talk about this a little bit in my Orb Devo guide. You can structure Orb Devo to be a little bit more AFK friendly. But in order to make sure that you're getting the most out of like your enemy attack level skips, you really need to be able to kind of pay attention to it. Even if you just like check your phone every 30 minutes or so at a minimum and just click on the enemy attack level skips, it's not glamorous, it's not fun, but it is a good build for getting coins. If you are not able to do that due to lifestyle, like, I get it. We all have jobs. We all have stuff like obligations. We can't just sit here and play this game all day. If you fall in that category, likely either Blender or my Devoed Blender build, something like that, would be a good option. Alright. Hold on really quickly. This song's been going for like 2 years. I'm gonna play a different one. What is this one? Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hey, Spartan, remember when I sold my mother's wedding ring for a stone pack? Anyways, I do remember that. Anyways, do you think the level skip labs are worth doing, and at what point? They are definitely worth doing. Holy crap, there's 104 people watching. I'm sorry, I have ADD. I get a little bit distracted. What's up, 104 people? How are you guys doing? Anyway. Oh no, it just dropped to 97 literally as I said that. This is awkward. Yeah, the level skip labs are very, very good. It gives you, at max level, an extra either percent or 2%, something like that. Let me see. Enemy level. Oh no. Level skip. There we go. Yeah, so at max level, you get a 2% extra on your whichever one it is, attack or health. I, at some point, probably should have done the enemy attack level skip, but now that I'm running glass cannon, the only priority I really had was enemy health level skip. But yeah, it's a really good lab, definitely. In terms of like when you should do it, I would say whenever it makes sense. I know that's not a good answer. That's not the answer you probably wanted, but whenever you think it makes sense to do it, as in you're at a good spot with whatever else you're currently working on, that would be a good time to do it. I wouldn't say it's like, yes, max this lab, it is a game changer. I mean, 2%'s a lot for ELS especially, but it's by no means a drop everything and dedicate a lab to it permanently. That's my opinion. Ebat says, counterpoint, I'm currently maxing my orb speed and I'm in Legends. Was that too long a wait? Maybe. Did I get Econ instead? Most definitely. Yeah. Man. That's what's so complicated about this. There's so many different things to work on, to upgrade. There's so many different categories. We're not going to be able to do it perfectly. Like, I'll give you a perfect example for me. I've always been focused on Econ, right? So there was a point when I got to Legends League, I realized that I had gotten to Legends League and not done a single... Where is it? A single module lab. I had not done any of my module labs. Some of you guys, the OGs that saw some of my earlier Tour My Towers, you guys remember this. Yeah, I think I had just maybe done Common Drop Chance and that was it. But Daily Mission Shards was like level 10, Reroll Shards was maybe like level 3. It was not good. So... we have all made some stupid mistakes with our tower. That's just... that's part of it. But yeah, orb speed's really, really good. Especially like when you get to Legends and you actually need it for the orb boss hit. I mean, that's the main thing behind it, at least like in Legends League, but yeah. After I synced my Golden Tower, Deathwave, and Black Hole, I started generating 1.5 trillion a day. And now, I'm up to 2.5 trillion a day. It's a huge boost. That's awesome, dude. That's really awesome. Pedro says, what emulator do you use? So, I am currently on, it's an emulator called Moo Player. I'll drop it in the chat right here for you so you can see. if I can learn how to spell. Give me a moment. There we go. Yeah, so that is the current emulator that I'm using. I have found that it performs the best on my setup. I have used, so far to date, 4 different emulators. I've used BlueStacks, MSI, which is basically BlueStacks also. I've used LD Player, and now I'm using Mumu Player. Out of those, I believe BlueStacks kind of performed the absolute worst. Second in line was LD Player, just kept crashing randomly while I was at work, and I was like, ah crap, how long has this been dead? But yeah, Mumu Player has yet, knock on wood, to crash. So, for that reason, I recommend Mumu Player. It's pretty nice. It's really nice. But again, check your like system specs, check the operating requirements for the whichever emulator you're using, and just make sure that it will actually work for you. Darth Gabert. When is it a good time to start working on the wall? I'm currently at 260 billion. Okay. So, what I have generally told people regarding the wall, and this might be a little bit outdated, well, I know it's outdated because of Sharp Fortitude. The older wisdom used to be start working on the wall when you get to the point of making around somewhere between like 500 billion a run to maybe like 600 billion. The reason being, the wall labs get so expensive. They just get absolutely crazy expensive. Let me just show you what that looks like. It's these 4 labs: Wall Health, Wall Regen, Wall Thorns, and Wall Fortification. Mainly the Wall Fortification. That's the one that gets really, really expensive. So making sure that you're making 500 billion a day, that will enable you to actually be able to fund these labs. When you unlock the wall, what I did at least, I unlocked the wall. I started all 4 of these labs. I had each lab dedicated to one of these. And then I respec'd back to getting rid of the wall. That allowed me to get all of these levels up while I still did not have the wall, and then later on unlock the wall, and it instantly became effective. Nowadays, because they implemented Sharp Fortitude, you could probably cut that lifetime coin number in half. Or sorry, not lifetime coins, the coins per run. With Sharp Fortitude, you could likely start the wall maybe around like 200 to 250 billion per run. That would be probably what I would say, depending on what your Sharp Fortitude looks like. But yeah. I started my wall upgrades at 50 billion a run with a legendary Sharp Fortitude. I don't regret it at all. Yeah, you see, that's kind of what I'm talking about. The conventional wisdom is kind of outdated. I just don't know what's technically optimal now. Because by the time Sharp Fortitude came out, I was already well past unlocking the wall. Just is what it is. What's up, Spartan? Want you to know your videos are amazing and appreciate you. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for stopping in and watching the stream. We're just doing kind of a chill, informal question and answer kind of thing. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. I'll try to the best of my ability to provide some form of value. Spartan at it again. Yes, sir. The legend. Spartan. Yeah. I'm no longer Spartan. I am now Spartan. Because, you know, I'm a smart guy. I know some stuff, I guess. I don't know. Dominic, Spartan. Currently running Orb Devo with Wall thanks to your awesome guide. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Any tips on pushing for Shatter Shards milestone? Oh boy, here we go. Currently only hitting around wave 200 on tier 15. Yeah, it's rough, dude. It's really rough. I mean, keep working on your enhancements, your enhancement levels. I would say similar to like big milestone pushes, if you try for a milestone push like every week after a tournament with your tournament setup, I would do the same for that particular milestone. So wait a week, do your tournaments, get a little bit stronger, do some farming, and then try it after, you know, after a tournament, before respeccing back to whatever your farming build is. Do that just until you're able to get it. I mean, that's literally what I did. I wish I had a better answer, but it is what it is. 100 billion a day. Okay. Thank you, Ebats. Ebats is one of our mentors, by the way, in the Discord server. He's a good dude. Vince says, question, is it worth to do the extra orbs labs? I see that you are not running the extra orbs card. Yeah, I think it is definitely good. Especially, I mean, it's mandatory if you want to do the Orb Devo strategy, like standard Orb Devo. That's a major component of the build. So, I would say it's really good. The extra orbs card, the labs for that is what he's talking about. Yeah, I would get it done. I mean, I'm not using it with my glass cannon setup, mostly just because I don't have enough card slots, but it is what it is. But I'm also running glass cannon. Alright, switch up the vibe. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick drink. Okay. George Taylor. Question, Spartan. I'm currently flip-flopping between Plat and Champions. To stay in Champions, should I invest in Chain Lightning? I have a Mythic Dimension Core. Yeah, I probably would. I probably would invest in Chain Lightning a little bit. The main things, put like a couple clicks into damage just to get you a baseline. And then focus on chance and quantity. Those two are going to be super, super important. As soon as it makes sense for you and you unlock the lab, finish the shock lab. That will be super, super helpful. Yo!
Dog Storms super chatted $5.
Thank you, J-Dog. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate the support, dude. Thank you. That must be some of the money from the wedding ring, right? Or wedding ring, right? I just said redding wing. Good lord. I got no sleep last night. I played League of Legends with Dark22 and Young Hob from the Discord server. I played League of Legends last night till like 2 in the morning. And then woke up at 6 to go to work. So I am running off fumes. No, that's the wrong phrase. I'm running off very, very little sleep. But yeah, let me go to the Ultimate Weapon Labs and just show you which ones are really, really important. So, where is it? Shock? Shock Lab? Right here, yeah. Chain Lightning Shock. Unlock this as soon as you can. Shock is an internal component of Chain Lightning, and it's super, super important. Along with that, you have the Shock Amplifier Lab, which is right here. This is also very, very important. 14 levels. You don't have to max it right away, but just get a good baseline into it. And likewise, your Shock Chance. Shock Chance is very, very important. So Shock Chance, if you didn't know, is different than your Chain Lightning Chance. So we'll go back to Chain Lightning. This is your chance of Chain Lightning basically hitting an enemy, and it spawns, 5 Chain Lightnings, deals this much damage. Shock is an additional thing that you have an additional chance to apply. And then it basically adds this little damage multiplier to everything else. So it's 2 separate things. You get a base Chain Lightning chance to hit, And you also get the shock chance. So the chance of that hit applying shock. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Thank you for convincing me to sell the wedding ring. Was possibly the best financial advice I've ever been given. Used it. Oh, God. I know that you're joking, but I feel like someday something like that's actually going to happen, and it terrifies me. Used it to unlock chain lightning. Also, I'm no longer in contact with... Oh my God. Bro, don't tell me that. I'm not in contact with my mother. Oh man. You know what? Hey. Life is about priorities. J-Dog Storms. Life is about priorities. You'll wake up in the morning. You have a chance to do something. Something productive, something to better yourself, or something to hurt yourself. If getting chain lightning helps you, that's a W. W's in the chat for J-Dog. Anyway, sorry, I'm being stupid. I just downloaded the emulator on my computer, and this is mad trippy. Stone packs are a priority according to Spartan, by the way. Hey, you know what? It is what it is, you know? If you can work it into the budget and make it a priority, then it is what it is, right? You know? The wife, she has her fun money that she can, you know, get her nails done or whatever girls do. And then I have my money so I can spend it on video games, I guess. Anyway. Oh boy. Trying to put your personal problems on me. Typical. Yeah. No. I'm not blaming you, Dark. I'm blaming young Hav, because I was already about to go to bed, and he was like, Spartan, don't be a baby. Come play League of Legends with me. And I was like, ugh, fine. Anyway. Are you going to watch my Vikings lose on Thursday Night Football? Ooh, be a miracle if they win. Who are they playing? I don't really follow the NFL that much. My dad is a very avid Kansas City Chiefs fan. I was born in Kansas City, and my dad and my mom like met in Kansas City at college. But yeah, I don't know. Curious who they're playing. But thank you, Mr. Clean, for plugging the creator code 300. Yeah, guys, this creator code is literally going to change my life. And I have nothing more to do than just thank you guys. You guys have supported me, like whether it be through super chats or memberships or a creator code, or even just watching my videos. Some crazy stuff is happening. And I just feel completely blessed beyond measure. I don't know why you guys watch me. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to level with you. I don't even think my videos are that good. Like, I try to get a little bit better every time, but still, I'm very, very self-critical. Almost to the point where it's problematic. But regardless, I appreciate the love and support. Like, you guys are absolutely amazing. I hope that you guys know that. Oh boy. Okay, Zephyr, yes, questions. That's what we're doing here. Question. Spartan, so I'm planning after permanent Chronofield to get Golden Tower plus 10. Oh wait, sorry, let me reread that. Spartan, I'm planning after permanent Chronofield and Golden Tower plus 10 on going for either Smart Missile Max, S Max, is that the Smart Missile build? The Devo? Or getting 2,000 times or 3,000 times on Chain Lightning. So I could be a heavy hitting hybrid. What do you think? So I'm gonna level with you, Zephyr. I feel like... So Chain Lightning is amazing, right? But there are many, many players that I know, like I'll use 589 as an example. He's, I think, like a top 200 player plus or minus. I might be offending him if he's watching this replay. If you are, I'm sorry, 589. But he's way up there, like way up there. His chain lightning is about where mine is, I think. Ryan NG is another example. Ryan's chain lightning damage is actually lower than mine. So, although chain lightning is really, really good, I don't think it's the end-all be-all. So, I don't know. Smart missiles, the smart missile builds are really, really good. It's consistent, it's reliable. The only real issue is, I feel like with the fleet enemies, chain lightning would probably be the better play. Because you have these damage reduction labs that you can do. A lot of stuff. Wait, yeah. Enemy damage is reduced by 10%. Yeah. So, honestly, it might be good to do chain lightning. I would probably try to catch 589 in voice chat if you see him. Or you could ask, like, Christian, too. Christian would probably be pretty knowledgeable about it. That's a little bit past where I'm capable of helping. I'm sorry, Zephyr. But I would say try to talk to one of those two. Christian, 589, Ryan NG. Either of those guys could probably help you out pretty good. Okay. I bet some of the wedding ring money on the Chargers winning by more than 3.5 points. Oh boy. If they win, I will donate more in a future stream. Oh man. Dude, your videos are very informative and entertaining. Keep up the great work. Thank you, J-Dog. I really appreciate it. Man, it makes my wife so irrationally angry. She does not understand why I'm so hard on myself. But I've always been like that. Like, in everything I've ever done, I've always basically told myself I'm not good enough. I think initially to kind of act as a motivator to push me to be better, which is good, but it can also be a bad thing. It can definitely turn into a bad thing. But thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. PacMac, I've been using the creator code 300 for every purchase I've made in the tower. Let's go! Thank you, bro. Thank you. Dark22 says, don't cry again. Yeah, no. I will try to hold back my tears. I have cried in a live stream before. Dark knows. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm a big baby. What can I say? Gotta go, dinner time. Just got home from a 39-hour shift. Oh my gosh. Alright, Zephyr. Go hang out with your old lady. Go eat some food. I'll catch you another time. Hopefully in Discord soon. Later, dude. Okay. I learned about you after I bought the 3 initial packs, and now I'm free to play, so I'm sorry. No, that's alright. I mean, that's totally fine. Like, there have been a lot of people coming here from the beginner account playthrough series, and oftentimes they will be more free to play or already have some of those packs purchased. I don't care. Like, you guys, I don't know if you understand. You guys support me by literally just watching my content. Like, you guys sitting here right now, instead of watching Netflix or whatever, like, you guys are supporting me. So, don't discredit yourself, and I'll try to work on not discrediting myself. It's challenging, though. Sadie, what's your take on playing on 60 frames per second versus 120? Where do most people play the game? So, I'll show you my settings. I don't know. I'll have to see if it actually pulls up here. How do I even get to it? Can I get to the settings through here? First and foremost, I always have this button checked, the 120 frames per second. I always have it checked. There's some pseudoscience out there that says that this button equals more coins. I haven't really noticed much of a difference having it on or off, but you know, if the overall consensus is leave it on, I'm just going to trust the process. But I also have my emulator set at a cap of 120, so it kind of goes hand in hand. Whitey, used your code earlier in a trade deal with Bonzo for gems for a stone pack. What? Only 10 seconds away from Black Hole, Deathwave, and GT Sync on GT and Deathwave. Excited to see the coin gains. Dude, that is super, super exciting. Yeah, I remember how big of a difference it made when I finally synced up my ultimate weapons originally. It's massive. Like, people don't understand how big of a difference it actually makes. So, congrats to you. You're so, so close. It's going to make a huge difference. And pretty soon you're going to be like, oh my gosh, everything's paying off. So that's awesome. Ryan, question. Should I keep upgrading my basic perks lab? Standard perks lab. It's at 7 right now. And I can only keep a consistent 1.5 lab, speed lab. Or should I keep Deathwave health? It's at 600% right now. I play Blender build. Yeah, I would probably say right now it might be a little bit early to focus more on standard perk bonus. So standard perk bonus is one of the best labs, I think, in the game. At least in terms of like your milestone runs and your farming runs. It doesn't do anything for tournaments, obviously, but it's really, really good. It helps you in every single category. Health, damage, cash, coins, everything. So definitely something good to do a little bit later on, but I think right now you'd probably be better off. Yo!
Darmag super chatted $9.99. You're good enough, Spartan.
Bro, you guys are actually trying to make me cry. Stop it. I don't want to cry on another live stream. I can't do it. Oh man. Thank you. Thank you, Darmag. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. W's in the chat for Darmag. Thank you, bro. What was I saying? Something about the tower? Yeah, sorry. So where you are currently at, Ryan, you will likely be better off working on labs that will prolong your tier 1 runs. So standard perk bonus is good, but if I can recall, it does get pretty expensive, and the time also gets pretty hefty, versus upgrading something like Deathwave health, basic health, things like that you could get a quicker return on investment for. So that would be my suggestion for the meantime. Then obviously at some point you will want to revisit standard perks a little bit later on. But yeah, that's my 2 cents there. Zyderdog, question. For Spotlight, what would be a good size/angle with 2 spotlights? So, regardless of with 2 spotlights versus with 3 or 4, or even 1, you'll want to try to get your angle to around 40 at a bare minimum, and then obviously increase it later on from there. With 2 spotlights, I mean, eventually you'll want to save up and get the 3rd at an absolute minimum, so that one of your spotlights are always inside of a black hole. That's really valuable. But in the meantime, you can go ahead and try to get that baseline level of 40 degrees. You can also achieve that with a module substat, like the spotlight angle substat. That's a really good option as well. But that's kind of the magic number that I believe a lot of people will try to go for early on, is that 40 number. Hey, what's up, Tags? Tags says, is Golden Tower B tier? Okay. Guys, I've made my case. Golden Tower is in fact B tier. Just, yo, thank you, Saska. Thank you, Saska, for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. So, here's why I said Golden Tower is B tier. Just, hold on. Alright. Guys, hear me out. So, in terms of overall utility, what all does Golden Tower bring to the table? It brings cash, It brings coins. Really, really valuable. Best in slot in terms of providing those two things. However, what else does it bring to the table? You guys tell me. You could make an argument and say that you're getting more coins so that you could upgrade your workshop quicker, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? It pales in comparison. I wouldn't even say to its rival, because they're not even in the same universe. But it pales in comparison to the ultimate weapon power of Deathwave. Deathwave provides all of this stuff. Look at it. Hold on, just let me go back and forth. Look at how boring this one is. And then look at this. Oh my god, there's so many words. Look at it. Alright, check this out. Spawns 7 effect waves before unleashing a death wave that will persist until it deals this much damage. So yeah, that's already something Golden Tower doesn't give you. Damage, forget about it. Obviously within the labs, you also get health. You get EHP. And I know, people say, oh, but Spartan, coins can get you EHP too. Yeah, guess what? You don't get coins, or I don't know what I'm doing at this point. But yeah, Deathwave is S tier. Forget about it. Extra coins. And look at this. What is this thing right here? Extra cells? Cells. Oh. You get a 3x cell multiplier? Huh, how much of a cell multiplier do you get with Golden Tower? Let's see. Oh wait, you don't. Alright, this concludes my TED Talks. Yeah, my TED Talk. Thank you for that, Tags. You got me on my high horse. Okay. For those of you that are new to the game, by the way, pick Golden Tower before Deathwave. It's kind of just a meme at this point, because I said Golden Tower was B tier. But you have to understand the criteria for that tier list video was overall utility. So the grand scheme of things, what does it bring to the table? Golden Tower is best in slot, like I mentioned, for Econ, but it brings nothing else to the table. Doesn't bring damage, doesn't bring crowd control, any other kind of utility, just cash and coins. So yeah, this concludes my TED Talk. Hi Spartan, I'm about to unlock the 5th lab, and I have 13 card slots. Should I invest my gems in cards/slots, or pull a few mods? All of them are epic right now. 13 slots is a pretty good spot. So I already kind of touched on this briefly, so I'll quickly go through the priority again. Labs are first priority. Get all 5 labs. You already did that. Or no, you're about to do that, so very good. Second priority is completing your buy 80 cards mission. Every single event, this is the priority. Buy 80 cards mission. It's 1,600 gems. After that, you can spend the equivalent amount of gems on modules if you so choose to. And then after that, you save up for a card slot. That is the gem spending order. In my opinion. I should have led with that. In my opinion. But, yeah. Are Spotlight Missiles any good? Spotlight Missiles are really good, but they're only as good as your Smart Missiles are. My Smart Missiles absolutely suck, so therefore my Spotlight Missiles suck. They do absolutely nothing. If you have some good development in the labs for Smart Missiles, if you have some obviously good stone investment in Smart Missiles, it could be really good. But like I mentioned, mine suck, so for that reason, I'm out. I feel stuck without Golden Tower. Any tips to progress? Oh boy. How many ultimate weapons do you currently have? Some people will literally restart their game if they don't get Golden Tower as their first option. But in the meantime, you can just work on what you can control. So this will be things like your coins per kill bonus lab, your other coin producing ultimate weapon labs, your EHP stats so that you can farm in higher tiers with a higher difficulty multiplier, things like that. It will be a grind. I would say in terms of other ultimate weapon spending, I likely would not spend too much focus on any other ultimate weapons until you're able to get Golden Tower unlocked at a minimum. That's what I would say. As Tag says, it brings happiness. If you don't have Golden Tower, you get sad. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Smart missiles are smart missiles are too good, and for that reason, I'm out. Barbara from Shark Tank. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Deathwave is probably the strongest ultimate weapon upon unlock 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've heard so many people in the comments from the beginner progress series that I did. They've told me, hey, I got Deathwave as my first or second ultimate weapon, and it brought my tier 1 farming up literally like 1,000 waves. I'm like, interesting. So you're telling me that increased tower max health is actually valuable. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. But yeah, it's really good. I mean, all ultimate weapons in the game are good in their own respective categories. Even, I hate it, but even inner landmines. I hate inner landmines. Most of you know this, but they are really good crowd control sources. And if you develop them properly, they can deal a crap load of damage. There are different builds you can also do that actually revolve around inner landmines. I don't know. I just think they're kind of bad, but... Okay. Are there better options than Golden Tower? Let me think. Better options. That's interesting. I would say a conservative no, but subject to change. Let's see. I think I'm all caught up on questions, actually. Nice. This did not happen this whole time. The developers need to add coins per minute. You do have coins per minute. Right here. Are you saying you want to see in the actual stats, you want to see like a coins per minute here? Is that what you're saying? Because it shows it right here, but maybe they could implement like an average. Like overall average, or maybe the high point coins per minute. But yeah, they do have that already available. Oh, cells per minute. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry, I don't know how to read. It's not one of my strong suits. Yeah, that would be good. So if you use Project Rend, you can see your cells per hour. Like if you take all of the info from your run, you input it into Project Rend, it will tell you how many cells you're getting per hour, just like the coins per hour. So that's a good resource that you should check out. You should be able to find the link to it in the Discord server, but you can also just go, I think it's just, what's the official website? Just projectrend.com. Projectrend.com. Yeah. There it is. Here, I will drop the link in the chat for you, Sadie, so you can check that out. That's made by a good buddy of mine, Dizzy. He's in the Discord server. He's the developer of Project Rend. It's a really, really good app. It's a little bit hard to use if you're not super tech savvy like myself, but lucky for you, they have a Discord server of their own and can help you out with getting it set up or whatever you need. And also, a lot of the people in my server also use it. So, point is, if you're having issues getting anything worked out or using a certain feature, feel free to ask. There's never a problem with asking. speaking of asking questions, let's answer some questions here. I want to ask something. Because the Ultimate Weapon module of PC, Primordial Collapse, and MN, Multiverse Nexus, which one is better? Both have the same rarity. Cooldown of my Golden Tower is 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Meanwhile, Black Hole is 3 minutes. So, in terms of coin gains, probably Multiverse Nexus. In terms of like tournaments, definitely Primordial Collapse. That would be my vote. Ideally, I think it is best to get Golden Tower, Deathwave, Black Hole, Chain Lightning, Spotlight, Chronofield, Inner Landmines, Poison Swamp, and Smart Missiles in that order. I think that's actually the exact order that I put in my Ultimate Weapon picking guide. I made a video literally going over what I believe is the correct, not the correct, but the optimal picking order for the Ultimate Weapons. So how it works is, if I'm picking my first Ultimate Weapon and I don't get Golden Tower as my first option, I then would go to the second in best slot. So second would then be Deathwave. When I go for my second Ultimate Weapon, I would then try to get, obviously, Golden Tower if it was available, and if not, I would just follow that picking order. Question, is health regen good? I'm at Baby Blender. So, health regen is good if you have recovery packages unlocked, and if you have the Wormhole Redirector module. It looks like this right here. If you have a Wormhole Redirector, absolutely try to work on health regen. If you don't, probably don't worry about it and just focus on health and damage. Health and damage will obviously probably help you the most without Wormhole Redirector. Damage for the sake of lifesteal, by the way. A lot of people don't look into damage as being a form of EHP, but it actually is. It's good with Sharp Fortitude, by the way, too. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Assuming you have the wall, also. If you don't have the wall, I wouldn't really worry about it, unless you had Wormhole. If you are using the wall, definitely, health regen's really good. Does the Orb Boss Hit Lab affect only bosses, or does it also work on other enemies like Protectors and Elites? It does not work on Protectors or Elites, but it does obviously work on the bosses. Good question. Golden Tower definitely requires some effort put in. It's pretty negligible on unlock, but definitely useful quite quick. Yeah, definitely. It's really, really good. Really, really, really good. I goofed and got Smart Missiles first. Yeah, I think I got Smart Missiles as my third Ultimate Weapon. And the reason for that was because I was watching a Crowbar Zero Greenie video where they were just discussing their towers, and they were talking about how broken Smart Missiles was at the time. Now keep in mind, most of their stuff at that point, and even today, was all basically maxed. Or if not maxed, in really, really good positions. But me, as a brand new player, I heard them say Smart Missiles was the best damage Ultimate Weapon, so naturally I was like, oh, okay, I should get Smart Missiles next. Oh boy, was that a mistake. By the way, that's why I started making guide videos, because there really were no good beginner guide videos out there. Like, there was nothing. Ugh, and like, so many people like myself, when I started playing, we didn't know that Smart Missiles is only good when you like actually work on it. Versus, even if you just get Chain Lightning, base Chain Lightning is still more effective. Because you don't have a, like, 3-minute cooldown or whatever it is. Been loving the guides, to be honest. Made me subscribe. Let's go! We got another one. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyway, how long have we been live? hour and 35 minutes? Oh boy. Spartan got misled, and YouTube is his villain arc. That's right, we are on the come up. I'm slowly trying to take over the idle tower defense niche. Okay. Switch up the song. Switch up the vibe a little bit. Okay. I feel bad because I've been playing a while and your new account already is where mine is. LOL. Yeah. I mean, Jordan, that's exactly what I was kind of touching on. Like, that's why I wanted to start this beginner account series, was because I have been playing this game for obviously like over a year, like since July of last year. So I wanted to create this series to show new players who don't know what's going on, basically from somebody who's been playing since July of last year, what that person would upgrade and why. So not only, hey, I'm working on health and also damage and XYZ, but explaining sort of the rationale behind it. Did you get the I'm very, very excited song that I sent last night? Let's see. Oh, are you talking about this one? Yeah, I got it, Tags. Also, you guys better be ready. Me and Tags are about to drop a straight up banger of a video. It's going to be amazing. Question, do you have all of the packs in your baby account? Because I see 12 times in tier 1. Meanwhile, I'm at 1.86. Here, I can actually swap over to the baby tower really quickly and show you. Bear with me a moment. Okay. Alright. Everybody say hi to Spartan Jr. Here we are. So, yes, I do have the Disable Ads, Starter, and Epic Pack. The reason being, well, first of all, a Starter and Epic were a donation. I purchased the Disable Ads for it, because that was, I mean, if you can play this game without without the Disable Ads pack, you have to be on some kind of list. I don't know. Like, the government is looking at you. It is, gosh, like, I'm pretty sure I maybe watched 2 ads before I bought it on my first account. But yeah, I want this series to be as sort of beginner friendly / free to play as possible. So for that reason, we're not buying anything beyond these 3 packs. A lot of people will look at these 3 packs as basically being the cost of the game. Look at it as the same way as if you were to buy, like, a Call of Duty game. You buy Call of Duty, but you don't buy, I don't know, I'm sure they have a bunch of microtransactions now. Every freaking game does. But you buy the base game, but you don't buy the DLC packs or the cosmetics or whatever. That's the way that I kind of look at these 3 packs. It's like the Starter, Epic, and Disable Ads are basically the cost of playing the tower. All of the other stuff, the stone packs, like everything else is basically, you know, those are all the fancy cosmetics that only like the rich kids buy, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Look at all that. It's got a bunch of stuff. Ooh. Let's go ahead and yoink that 1% defense relic. Fantastic. And we can't buy anything else, but that's okay. Okay. keep Spartan Jr. on this whole stream. And did Zeradin Gaming inspire you to make a second tower? Oh boy. No. So, funny enough, Zeradin stole my idea and did it before me. So now it looks like I stole his idea. I had the initial idea of starting a baby account series. I just didn't start it until after Zeradin did, because I wanted to really sort of think about it and calculate what I would do, how I would structure it, find ways to hopefully bring value in the videos. But yeah. Question, why are you not farming tier 2? I am not farming tier 2 because my tier 1 runs are not at all consistent currently. You can see like 4200, 6500, 4500. Once I get the overall average to be around 6500, that is when I will try to switch to tier 2. Or not 6500, like once I hit about 8000 on average, that's when I'll jump to tier 2. Because right now, I'm getting quite a few cells, which is what I really need. Just skip to tier 3. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Star Ducklings. A lot of people do that. They jump straight from tier 1 to tier 3. The reason because of that is basically the damage jump from tier 1 to tier 2, as in the damage scaling, is super, super high compared to the coins that you get. Versus going from 1 to 3, the damage only goes up slightly, but the coins goes up a lot. Who is that ink person? I've never heard of that person. Is that another tower creator? You gotta go get him in the Discord server, Gale. I always heard that tier 2 is bugged and spawns more protectors. Yeah, I've heard that also. I don't know if it's ever been resolved or not. I would assume by now, surely it has, right? But there's no telling. Okay. We're gonna kick this guy out. It says that he's been inactive for 4 days, but it's actually been 7. So we're gonna do what we gotta do. By the way, if any of you guys need a guild, George Taylor is trying to pick up one person in his guild. So the pinned comment currently has the code available in it. It is another tower YouTuber. Ah, cool. Yeah, get him in the Discord server. Tell him to utilize the Promote Your Stuff channel so that he can promote the videos. How cruel. 1 week kick? Well, let me explain. So in Towers Anonymous, the first step is admitting that you have a problem. Yeah, I have a problem with people that don't play this game in an addictive manner like I do. And when, I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway. I've got 21 slots available in my guild. 21 slots. Yo, there's a lot of people in here. There's 59 people in here. Any of you guys looking for a guild? Anybody? Check out the pinned comment. Any tips for building the wall? So the main lab, I would say, is wall fortification. Or sorry, wall regen. Wall regen and health regen both make a huge impact. If you're at the point of being able to get wall enhancements, that will help a lot also. But definitely go ahead and try to max your wall health lab if you haven't already. Zeratin has 6 towers. Oh my gosh. He's worse off than I am. I thought I had it bad. Oh boy. I've talked to Zeratin a couple times in Discord. He's a cool dude. He does what I've thought about doing, which is playing and streaming other video games. But I don't know. I feel like that's a slippery slope. I feel like if I were to start streaming and making videos about other games, that would be detrimental. Because my entire brand is the tower, idle tower defense. I don't know. Thought about it. Probably won't do it though. How high do you recommend getting wall thorns? Let me hop over to Big Spartan. Oops. Let's see. Okay, so this setup here was able to get me all the way to the point of getting and staying into Legends League. I was able, with this setup here, to sustain farming tier 12. Tier 12 to, I think, like 10,000 waves or something. Oh, 8,600 waves. Oh, wait. This is when I started doing Glass Cannon. I'm sorry. I went to Glass Cannon after tier 11. So I got to tier 11, 10,000 waves with that setup. Feel free to pause it and take a picture or screenshot if you need to. My workshop, or sorry, my lab levels, this is what we're looking at here for base health regen. So I knew from the start I did not want to be EHP any longer than I really had to. I knew from the start of playing this game I wanted to eventually move into Glass Cannon. I like the playstyle of Glass Cannon, just freaking blowing stuff up. I love it. So for that reason, I wanted to get my EHP stats just good enough to allow me to progress. And I did not go one step further than I had to. Obviously, like, my damage stuff is a lot more developed than my EHP stuff at this point. But feel free to, like I said, rewind, screenshot those parts if you need to. But those are what my levels looked like all the way up until the point of when I went to Glass Cannon. A lot of it will come down to just getting more coins available so that you can beef up your EHP enhancements. Mainly your health regen, and wall health. Those will be super helpful. Make a different YouTube and promote it on this channel for other games. Oh, that's an interesting idea. But then I would have 2 channels to make sure I'm staying consistent on. What the heck? How did we die? Whatever. Maybe I'm not ready for tier 15. Let's try tier 14 again. But first, just like we talked about at the start, anytime you have enough module shards, upgrade your levels. Do it, please. Do it, guys. Actually, hold on. I want to show you something. Check this out. Modules bonus times 2.067. Alright, now watch. Look at that. 2.069. It went up ever so slightly, but this number went up a little bit more. We'll just do a tier 14, why not? Tier 14 is a little bit more consistent. We need Spartan Jr. back. Okay, you got it. There she is, in all her glory. Hey Spartan, I make like 3Q a day, 2 tier 11 runs, and have Golden Tower plus 6. Only Econ Mastery I have is Wave Accelerator and Recovery. Should I keep putting stones into GT Plus or get more Econ Masteries? Good question. So first thing I have for you is, what is your Golden Tower duration? That's very important. That's the first question I have, and I can't really address more until after I get that information. But GT plus 6 already is a really good spot. 54 seconds. Okay. That's not terrible. I think we have... Let's see. It's not a girl tower because you're a guy. Oh, that makes sense. No mod stats yet. Okay, okay. I think 54 should be good for duration once you get a ancestral substat on your mod. With that being said... Oh, man. Oh, man. Hold on. You get a lot of value from some of these masteries. You have Wave Excel and RPC. Intro Sprint is a huge quality of life. If you're getting 3 Q coins a day, you should be able to get it up to like level 4 or 5, which should take you to like 500 or 700 waves, something like that. Right out the gate, by the way. Intro Sprint's a really good one. If you buy stone packs and you just don't care, you could always just get Coin Mastery. Coin Mastery has been a game changer for me. If you're struggling with cells, you could get Enemy Balance and get more cells and coins with your GT Plus. The Enemy Balance Mastery will spawn more elite enemies, so that basically translates to more Golden Tower Plus combos when you get scatter enemies that spawn. So there's a lot of value there. Oh man, that's a tough one. I think GT6 is good for now. I would probably try to get a couple more Econ Masteries. I would try to get Intro Sprint. It saves a lot of time. And I would try to get either Coin Mastery if you have the stones, or Enemy Balance. That would be my play. Which is basically what I did, by the way. Ah, Spartan's stash. I like it. I have a mustache. That would be like a double whammy. What is Spartan Jr.'s lifetime coins? We are at 28 billion lifetime coins. Slowly but surely. It's a challenge. When you were running the wall, did you use the coin health trade-off perk and the health regen perk at the same time? Yes. I used both of those. You may not be able to at the start when you first get to the point of the wall. A lot of that will come down to how much raw health that you have. If your health enhancements are not very high, taking both of them could be detrimental. You keep your runs going overnight, right? Yes, I do. I try to play the game virtually 24/7. It's kind of difficult to time my overnight runs. Like this tier 1 run, honestly, like right before I go to bed, I'll probably kill it where it is and then start a new one so that it will actually complete a full run. Otherwise, at like 2 in the morning, this run will just die and I'll not be farming at that point. Last tourney you were 22. Yeah, I mean, we're farming, you know. We're getting some coins. I think we're at over 1 billion a day ish, something like that. Where is it? Yeah, over 1 billion a day. That's pretty good. Do your auto perk picks mess up your overnight runs? So I don't actually have auto picks yet. I just have to manually pick them, which is unfortunate, but how do you unlock run history? You unlock run history through completing the, where is it? Extra stats or whatever it is. I forget what it's called. Give me a moment. Yeah, more round stats. This lab right here. More round stats. That will give you access to the battle log. Berto, did you get GT Plus first or Card Masteries? Good question. So, conventional wisdom is, generally speaking, you should probably get GT Plus before purchasing Card Masteries. Because if you purchase Card Masteries, you have to lab the Card Masteries. And they're freaking expensive. So, it's generally speaking best practice to get GT Plus a little bit developed before working on Card Masteries. You want to be making around a queue a day. Anyway, let's see. How long have we been live? Oh boy. Tags. Oh boy. I got 1 to 2 masteries, I think, before GT Plus and used student loans to upgrade them to level 1 to 3. But then again, I'm not free to play. But if you are free to play, I guess RPC Mastery first is fine, but then aim for GT Plus. Yeah, I will say I agree with that. If you are going to get a Card Mastery before getting GT Plus, I wouldn't really suggest anything other than RPC Mastery, because you do get some immediate value from RPC Mastery. Even if you don't seem to notice it, you still do. I promise. But that's kind of why I said overall best practice is to get GT Plus before pursuing Card Masteries. I saw a post of a player getting 200Q lifetime coins in 11 months, and saw another of a different player getting 1Q lifetime coins in 6 months. Oh geez. That's insane. 200Q in 11 months. Besides Blender, what is a good AFK strategy? Oh boy. I don't know. I mean, Blender is kind of a blanket term that really encompasses a lot of different strategies. Like, Glass Cannon is effectively a variation off of Blender. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. There really isn't a better option in terms of being AFK than just straight up Blender, personally. That's my opinion. I'm gonna sign off, Spartan. Good luck streaming. Thank you for stopping in. I think we are actually gonna conclude the stream. I need to go eat dinner and hang out in the Discord server. So, but for those of you that stuck around this whole time, thank you. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but instead you're here with me. So thank you for that. Thank you to those of you that donated the super chats. I really appreciate the support. Thank you guys for using code 300 in the web store and the in-game app, but I get a little bit more of a cut if you use the web store, and you get a little bit more gems if you use the web store, for the same price, by the way. But yeah, sorry, this is just a random little stream. I don't know what sparked it. I just kind of wanted to go live and just chat, I guess. But good luck farming. Good luck with your towers. I'll see you guys, I guess, Saturday for the tournament stream. But that'll wrap it up. join the Discord server if you're not already there. I'll drop the link in the chat here so that you guys can join. We have a lot of fun there. That's where I'm about to go right after this. But feel free to pop in, say hi. We can chat it up about the tower. But yeah, I think that's about all we got to talk about. And with that, that's going to conclude today's stream. But let's get some 07s in the chat. 07s in the chat, please. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you for all of the words of encouragement. It really means a lot. So, with that, that's going to wrap up the stream. But thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, I will see you guys later.